But Peter declared, even after Jesus told him that. See, and I told you last week, when you begin to have a theological debate with Jesus, you need to stop because you're going to lose. You cannot debate theology with Jesus. He's God in the flesh. Peter should have stopped right then and there. But Peter had to go on. Peter had to go on. He said, you're going to deny me 3 times. Peter declared, even if I have to die with you, I will never disown you. And all the other disciples said the same. And you know what happened. If you read the rest of that, you know what happened that very night. After they went out and sung, Judas came with his army. They arrested Jesus. Judas betrayed him with a kiss. And they arrested Jesus. Later on, when Jesus was being tried, Peter's out there on the outside looking and seeing everything going on. But one of them declared to Peter, you were with him. You were one of them. Peter said, I'm not. And 3 times, to the point where he even began to curse, trying to separate himself. I'm not like them. It said the moment he did, that 3rd time, he heard the rooster crow. He actually saw Jesus' face. And he heard the rooster crow. And we know what happened. Peter went out and wept. But both of them on that night made a decision they regretted. Anybody ever been like that? Anybody ever here been like that where you made that decision you regret? Because they both made a decision that night they regret because they both betrayed the Lord. But yet there were 2 different responses to their decision. One missed out on grace. One missed out on grace, and we know that was Judas. And friend, to miss out on grace, is to imprison and condemn ourselves. When we miss out on the grace of God, we're doing nothing but imprisoning ourselves. We're condemning ourselves. Because grace is a free gift that God freely gives to every one of us. There's nothing you have to do to earn it, you just have to accept it. But Judas missed out on that. Because it says there that right after that, Judas went back and threw the money back at the people who didn't want it anymore, and he went out and he hung himself. It says Judas was seized with remorse and returned the 30 silver coins to the chief priests and elders. Says, then he went away and he hanged himself. He missed out on grace. When we regret what we've done, you don't want to miss out on the grace that God has to offer. Because to miss out on grace is to imprison, condemn ourselves. And nothing good comes from that kind of relationship. That's what Judas did. He missed out. What about you? Are you missing out on the grace that God has to give for you? Are you living with regrets that you don't really need, and you're missing out on grace? It's a free gift, friend. It's a free gift right in your price range. Free. It's free. Yours for the taking. Why live with regret when redemption is right there, just waiting for you? Now, I don't know about you, but I personally, I don't like carrying around a lot of excess weight, a lot of unnecessary baggage. Do you? I mean, I've learned, we've learned, that when we get ready to pack for somewhere, we want to pack as light as we can. And I'm sure you're learning that now because every time you do something different, the airlines charge you for it. You got baggage fees. You got excess weight baggage